So yesterday we were out at the Whit Sundays, so I took out a charter boat called Big Fury, and it pretty much stopped at Whitehaven Beach and Hill Inlet, as well as doing some snorkeling at one of the remote islands out there. It was an absolute stunning day. Cape Palmeston National Park. Here we are right now. I'm about to head down onto the beach. We're going to go suss it out first because the tide is up. It's probably an hour out of high, and I would not recommend doing this, but at the same time the tide is on the way out, so if I did get stuck, the tide's going out, so it's not too bad. Saw a couple of other people with a boat go down here, so if they can do it, I won't have a problem. We're down on the beach right now, Cape Palmeston National Park. This is probably going to be the last real big stop on my trip, so hopefully I can get some fish. We're going to go do some fishing straight away, hopefully, that's the goal. Coming up to the end of the beach right now. End up here on this little inland track that goes around the headland. Some interesting views out to sea there. The water's very blue out here. I'm really hoping that we get a fish. Really hoping. We're going to go straight out to the western side and check that out. How's this for a lookout? Straight up on the cliff. Here we are, got the fishing rods out. Trying 2 different rigs. This rod's a bit heavy for this kind of fishing, but I haven't got anything else. Got a crocodile flathead. Look at that. How's this for a flathead? Massive. It might even be over the 70. Nah, I don't think he would be. Maybe about a 60. Massive flathead. I'd like to get a measure of him, but I haven't got a ruler. I'm not keeping him anyway, so what I've done is I've actually got another piece of fishing line and I've cut it to the same size of fish, so I'll measure it when I get home, see how big it is. There we go, monster flathead. I'm going to let him go without getting eaten by crocodiles. Tell you what, there's one turtle out there that's really desperate to get itself tangled up in the line. Fingers crossed they don't catch no turtles. Here we go, this is Clark Bay. Check that out. Quite glassy now out there. Tide's getting pretty low. I'd love to come back here with a boat. I think it'd be an awesome part of the world to explore. There was some people down the other end on the western side, they were camping and they had a boat. They launched it straight off the beach there. It looks pretty easy, to be honest with you. The slope of the beach there is just perfect for launching a boat. If you've come here for the scenery, this is the place to come at Cape Palmeston. Absolutely stunning. Try and spin you guys around so you can see everything. Got the car parked right on the edge of the cliff. View from the campground, not half bad considering car right there. We have a decent view of the ocean tonight. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going out to Rockhampton. That is the next leg of the journey. Oh, wow, here we are. First thing in the morning, straight out onto the beach. First light right now. Not long, that sun should pop up over the horizon. Surprisingly cold considering we're still in the tropics. Probably like borderline subtropics, borderline tropics, but I think you still get crocodiles down here, so we'll call it the tropics. Oh, here we go. Sun coming up just over that island there. That's absolutely perfect. How's that? Just perfectly centered over that island. Sunrise over that island. You really can't beat it. I think sunrises must be my favourite time of day. You really just can't beat the sun rising over the ocean. Well, Palmeston National Park is absolutely awesome, isn't it? We're going to head off and go check out a hike maybe later. Just airing up my tyres and then we'll go hit the blacktop. I've driven up to the top of Mount Archer and we're going to go check out a couple of cool lookouts. This is the mountain that overlooks Rockhampton and it's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be so high, so some good views of the landscape around. Kind of like Mount Cootha for Brisbane, but this is definitely quite a bit higher than Mount Cootha. So we've kind of hiked around the other side of the mountain here. For those of you interested in doing a longer hike, they do have a full-on summit hike, which is like 13 kilometers return, so that'd be a bit more extreme. You definitely wouldn't want to be doing it at midday like what I'm doing. I think the 3K return one will be more than enough. So we came up with a little sign, we'll see how far we've got to go. It's been downhill the whole way, which means the walk back's going to be a sweaty one. 200 meters, awesome. Here we go, Serpentine Lookout, Mount Archer. What's it like? Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a bit, because we're kind of lower than the other mountains here, so you can't really see much further than those couple mountains. I'd definitely say if you're not into hiking and you just want to see the views of the city, this one's probably not for you. But if you want to go for a hike, considering there's really not that much around Rockhampton when it comes to hiking, then come give it a go. So back at the trailhead, time to go check out those other lookouts. Here we go, Grass Tree Lookout. Definitely 100 times better than the other lookout. So we'll go do this circuit to be a treetop walk. That's cool. Yeah, treetop walk is definitely not very high. Don't know if I'd really call it a treetop walk. A cool little boardwalk though. I think this is the final lookout. The one that looks out over the city is pretty good. Very good views out there. adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I can do more